Good evening, viewers. I know I'm a little late on my video today. Had a bunch of stuff to take care of this morning. Running a little bit late, so really wanted to also focus my mind. I recorded about 4 videos yesterday, and just wasn't happy with them, so I didn't really upload anything yesterday. I got to thinking today, after talking to a coworker. We were going through some scenarios and stuff, and we really got into sort of the meat and potatoes of something that's really been bothering them. They were really struggling with something, and it's something that really affects a lot of us. It's what I have dubbed our loop. We all fall into this loop of things that we do to either self-destroy or completely fall apart, and then we end up bailing on a situation. I've seen it time and time again between work, recreation, relationships. I've noticed it, and I really thought about it. One of the things that really strikes me is it's not just about showing up. It's about being consistent. It's about continuously doing this, the main objective every day. Use your time management, create your foundation for what you're going to do, and then stay consistent on it. Too many times what I see in a lot of these different industries and etc., people coming in and they're balls to the wall, they're hardcore, they're going for it, and then they start to lose their mustard. The issue is they're portraying such a hard run at the beginning, and then they fall short at the end, and they get so upset. And, why didn't I finish it? You're not pacing yourself. You're not being Mr. Consistency. I've got a guy that I work with that I joke with. I call him Mr. Intensity. But he's consistently intense in his approach. And it's not a bad intense. It's a good intense. He has an air about him that you kind of just like, wow, okay, it's that wow factor. It's like, all right, I get this. I can dig this. And then you start getting into what he's talking about, because he becomes so jocular and just so into it that he really gets you going. And then I got another guy that I've dubbed Mr. Charisma, because this guy, seriously, short of throwing himself into the trunk of a car, I have watched him literally do just about everything else to sell something. And that's really what it boils down to. It really boils down to putting your heart and your soul into it. Now, this guy really gets upset because he can't figure out why he's not performing the way he should, and I've been paying attention to him, and I kind of helped him out a little bit. I'm hoping this month we can really see a change. One of the things I noticed is he's not always showing up for work. Now, he's there. He's definitely there, but he's not showing up. He's not showing his form when he should be. And that's something else that really, really gets us down and brings us backwards. Is we start out with this idea, this mantra, this mentality, and we go for the gusto, and then again you fall short. You're losing gas. You can't muster it all together. So you can't find that extra little to get you going. You have to be consistent. If you're gonna act a certain way, if you're gonna be a certain way, as far as your career and your success, you need to be consistent. You need to consistently be there. You need to consistently perform. It's not just a matter of, and I had this happen to me Saturday. I just so wore out. I put in 80 something hours the previous week, and I was exhausted, and I allowed myself to get into my own head, and Saturday I felt it. Saturday I got one of my objectives complete, and I fell short, and I was mad at myself. I was very mad at myself, and I had every reason to be, because I did not hold my objective. I did not hold myself accountable. I fell behind. I fell low, and that's not a good place, especially for someone who likes to be a top performer, somebody who likes to strive for success. It was not a good place for me to be. Sat down with another one of my coworkers that I do respect and I do look up to, and he gave me a little bit of advice. And this guy really, he's been all over the world. He was an investment banker for years. I mean, this guy has done so much. It's amazing to me. And he actually came out of retirement because he got bored of sitting around the house, and I laugh because that's something that I would do, because I'm not somebody who likes to sit around. But he looked at me and he was like, this is probably going to sound a little dumb, but I want you to think about this. He said, slow down. said, what are you talking about? He said, you have this ability to do what you do, but you need to slow it down. You're going too hard, too fast. Rein it back. Bring it back a little bit and slow it down. So I did. And today, it was an amazing day. Absolutely. Yesterday was a great day. I was able to slow it down and really focus on what I was doing, engage, which is something that I don't see a lot of people doing anymore. I got engaged with my clientele, and I really was able to push what I needed to push and really get to where I needed to be. Guys, again, consistency is key. Maintaining that full force run, the entire run. I mean, a lot of people can do it. There's some people who can do it, but it's going to wear you down. It's going to wear you out. A candle that burns at both ends burns out twice as fast. A candle that burns twice as bright burns out twice as fast too. There's so many of these that I can throw out there that we all know. It's just sometimes you got to break it down Barney style and really pay attention to the lower end of stuff. And the lower end is sometimes you need to slow down, readjust fire, and focus. And it's something that I was lacking on. I was not focusing where I needed to. Now I am, and my God, the change, it's amazing. I fell short last month because I was wrapped up in my own head, and every client that I got in front of just it didn't seem to mesh. And now I'm starting to diversify a little bit more, and I'm really starting to pull in what I was telling everybody else to do last month. I'm also doing. You guys joke, you guys laugh. I tell you, Monday is my favorite day of the week because it gives me a chance to put into run everything that I've slacked on or I felt weak on or anything like that. And a few of my weaknesses I have now corrected, and I'm becoming better. And it's what it's about. You got to learn something new every day. You've got to stay consistent on that, and you've just got to build yourself to be better every day. You guys can do it. You're worth it. You guys are amazing. The support I'm getting from everybody, again, is huge. That means that I'm actually reaching people, and I'm touching people in a way that they're starting to realize, hey, this is serious. Even my editor was like, wow, dude, your book has kind of motivated me. It's weird. And I was like, that's awesome. Cool. You're the first person reading it, and I'm only 5-6 chapters in, and you're already ready to go. Let's go. It's cool. So, guys, again, I really appreciate everything from everybody. Really keep pressing forward. Again, like, share, subscribe. You guys are awesome. I really hope for nothing but the best for you guys as well. Keep doing what you do, and we'll see you tomorrow.